All right, everybody, we are live tonight. We're going to go live with Denise Cannon, and who has released 44 pounds in the last like 2 months. I don't know the exact day, but it's right at like 2 months. So super excited to chat with her on the live tonight. If you are joining, please let me know if you can hear me. Give me a thumbs up, like the video, let me know you can hear me. If you are just joining for the first time, we do these live so people can share their story. It's fun. It's fun to have people share their story. Other people look at it and go, "I can do that too. This is awesome." So people joining the program can feel the motivation and get excited. But also, it's fun for Denise to share, I think, anyway. So she's been working hard. She's done some amazing work. So we're gonna have her jump on here with us. Give us some likes. Give us some thumbs up. Questions? Go ahead and ask. We're gonna add Denise in here. See if we can get her on. All right, Denise, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Thanks for joining us tonight. Super excited to have you on. You look fantastic.
Thank you.
And I'm excited to have you share your story. So let's jump right in and maybe just tell us a little bit about you, yourself, and maybe a little bit about kind of your journey before the program and what kind of led up to it.
Absolutely. I have been in talent acquisition, which I absolutely love, almost my whole career. And it is so rewarding as I get to connect people with the right opportunity, extend offers, change lives. However, it's definitely very stressful. And with sitting at a desk 8+ hours a day, I eat everything that I can grab because I'm usually back to back in meetings and also traveling quite a bit with work. And in the last couple years, I've noticed some weight gain, and that's due to, again, stressful environments, as well as I did injure my leg and tore 3 ligaments in the same area. And so that actually had me bedridden for quite a bit of time. And as the pounds definitely, they seem to notify the scale who notified me, that, I lost some energy. I just didn't feel myself. I wasn't as confident. And I thought, gosh, something needs to change. And I did work with numerous trainers, one in particular that said, you know what, Denise, honestly, you should save your money because you naturally store fat and there's nothing that I can do to help you. And I thought, oh my goodness, wow, I've worked so hard, and I love to eat and I love food, but I don't think I overate. And I'm here for you to help me and to create this plan. And so I've tried every single diet that you can imagine, from the Atkins to the Diet Coke diet, where you just pretty much starve, to M&Ms, and I've tried keto. I've tried HCG, name it. And I knew I would lose the weight, and I did, but it was temporary. And so looking through just scrolling through Facebook posts and different notifications, I noticed yours. And I thought, what is this all about? And so I actually watched a video, and it was Ivy's, and I thought, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. But how can it be realistic? Like, someone can lose 20 to 45 pounds in 6 weeks. Come on. And so for me, a little skeptical, but I thought, you know what, I want to learn more. Because in your post, you also talked about the knowledge and education around food. And I didn't necessarily have that. It was, okay, it says it's healthy, or it's fat-free, or, someone said that this worked for them. But if someone says that it's going to work for them, that won't necessarily work for me, because we all have different body types. And after listening to that testimonial, I really felt inspired to connect with you. And a couple days went by, and I just thought, you know what, I can't wait any longer. I'm going to message Jared and just tell him, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to be determined. You'll see, and work with me. And so that's to our conversation, and on and so forth with the program.
Yeah. Awesome. Very cool. Well, that's exciting. I think it's frustrating when you've had some of those experiences where you've tried everything, and you told me, you were like, They said I was a lost cause. They said, like, don't even try. Like, and I said, no way, that's bullcrap. Like, we're going to do this. We're going to change it. And we've seen some really cool results. So I'm super, super pumped. I'm so glad you found, we connected via Facebook. And so, yeah, super excited. So, okay, let's dive in then. So you've had some experience. You tried weight loss. You were able to do some things before. You had some injury type things. As you kind of started in the program, and got going, what was some of the things you noticed as you went through the program that maybe were different, that were from maybe past experience? Like, tell me a little bit about that.
Oh, absolutely. My skin. I have the clearest skin now. I don't know if the lighting's great right now,
Looks
but
great. It's
yes, it just glows. And I'm a happy person naturally, but my skin, I didn't receive any blemishes. Normally I'll have a couple of blemishes around a certain time each month, but I haven't. Also, I sleep better. I would normally sleep about 5, 6 hours. Now I can easily sleep 8, 10 hours. I have more energy. I have more energy, and honestly, at HR, it's quite comical because my VP will say, "Simmer down, Cannon. What are you on?" Eating healthier, and I'm educating myself on what my body likes and how it's responding in a positive manner. And I feel really good. And so I'm energized, and I want to just communicate that to the world. Hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. And then honestly, just my confidence and being in HR and facilitating and, connecting people and constantly networking and having that confidence, and not just my workplace, but in my personal life and all throughout life in different components. And inches, I noticed immediately inches, just my size. And I kept some fours and I fit easily into those. And so that has been well rewarding as well. And not a goal as in weight loss, but for me, my goal that I set was living a healthier life and doing whatever it took to be successful in living a long, healthy life. Because you can set goals to say, oh, I'm going to lose 10 pounds, 15, 20, 25, 30, 50 pounds. But to have a goal to really change your mindset around, I am going to live healthier and I'm going to do whatever it takes and listen to my body and how it responds to different foods that I put in it.
Yeah, cool. Wow, very cool. So improvements everywhere, it sounds like, not just the physical stuff with sleep and skin and energy, but just confidence, knowledge, knowing that you are healthy, that you know how to be healthy, which I think is the key for long-term health, right? You got to know what to do and how to do it. You can't just like drink shakes and then think you're healthy, right? So it sounds like that's huge. Those are massive things that you've been able to see as you've gone through the program. So super fun, super exciting. Of course, like the clothes are fitting and all that fun stuff, which is always really great. So very cool. So as you've gone through, what has helped you be successul? What things have you done? You're busy. You are a high performer. You travel. You've seen family, like all sorts of. Tell us what you've done that's helped you be successful.
Oh my goodness. And I never have enough time in the day. So absolutely everything you said. I'm literally running from meeting to meeting to meeting and catching planes and trying not to miss them. Visiting, I travel quite a bit. Definitely, I would say number one, you have to change this. You have to change the way that you think about food. And once you do change that mindset, everything else changes. So for me, as I've mentioned to you before, Jared, is what is so very important to me, like my health, is my teeth. And I wouldn't leave the house without brushing them or flossing them. And I have floss with me at all times in all places. And I brush my teeth a couple times a day. And I had to think about food that way. Really be aware of what I'm putting in my food, what I'm putting in my mouth, right? My body. And for me, I had to meal prep. And it was hard. It was difficult. I'm in a rush constantly. I'm like, go, 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 go. A pizza, a donut, whatever, a bag of M&Ms and a Diet Coke, I'll call it a day. But I had to really understand what I am doing to my body and why I'm not having that positivity, that high energy, because I wasn't putting the right things in my body. So definitely I would say meal prep. And I do that on Sundays, and I do it for the week. And I have every meal planned out. Also traveling quite a bit, right? So I'm going to go to restaurants with clients. I'm entertaining candidates, my business partners. I look at the menu. I review the menu before I even go to the restaurant so that I know what to expect and what choices I have. In addition to that, every server is more than happy to contact the chef and let them know that there's someone that wants to have a more healthier option. They will communicate what those options will be, and the chef can do anything for you. I've had so many chefs say, no problem, we'll prepare this for you. Oh, no butter. Oh, no sugar. Oh, no. Please, no. I'd like my broccoli plain. And the things that I've noticed with that is you do have so many options, especially with this program. You think, oh, I'm limiting myself. No, you're not. There are so many vegetables, fruits, foods that I never even ate before. And Jared is listing all of these things that I can have. And I'm like, really? This is amazing. This is phenomenal. And I would also say what has helped me is water. Water, water, water. Drink water. Water is going to be your best friend, with an exception of when you do wear jumpsuits, because you don't always have another person with you in the ladies' room. So that may pose a challenge. But drink water before you eat, during your meal, and then after. And that has helped me. Also, taking walks right after I eat as well has really, truly helped me feel better. I don't eat as much. And again, this program, I was telling Jared, it seriously allows so many options that I couldn't even fulfill what I was supposed to eat. Those portions, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so big. How am I going to even eat all this food? But definitely those things have really helped me in preparation to be successful.
Yeah, cool. Man, so many like just amazing pieces of wisdom in there of planning your meals, preparing before you go, drinking lots of water. And I think that one of the biggest things that I agree with that you need to do is change up here, how you think. So tell us, like, I know we've talked a lot about mindset as we've kind of gone through the program. Tell me a little bit about what you've done to help create the healthy thinking, to change your mindset, to really make sure that you are healthy up here as well.
I love that. I'm a visual person. So for me, I created little notes everywhere, on my refrigerator, on the cupboards, because it's easy for me to just go in there, and especially around this time, I would get bags of Halloween candy for the trick-or-treaters, but guess who would eat them? Me. So little positive reinforcement notes, right? Affirmation. So I would absolutely, when I'm talking about mindset, to me, I'm in control. I'm in control. Nobody's forcing any food in my body. I'm putting the food in my body, and I choose for that food to be healthy. And that's so powerful when you think about it. You are in control. Nobody holds you accountable. You are going to hold yourself accountable. And I really thought about that. And with me, I'm just positive anyway, but those notes really help me, because life is challenging every single day. And it's just how we respond to that challenge and how we react is going to define us. And so for me, those little notes helped. From the morning I got up and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to start my day with positive reinforcement and affirmation. And that really has helped. And when I thought about eating a piece of chocolate and I had a watermelon instead, I'm like, you know what? I still have that satisfaction, because I just love watermelon. It has like sweetness to it. And then I don't crave chocolate as much. That has really, truly helped me. Also, just setting realistic goals. At the end of the day, yes, we all want to lose weight, but what's realistic? What's going to be achievable for me? Is it going to be like 50, 100 pounds? Not right now. But at the end of the day, what I want to do is live a healthier life. So in my mind, I had to say, you know what, Dee, yeah, you need to shed some pounds. You know what? You're going to feel better. You're going to sleep better. Your skin's going to be better. All around, you're going to feel and be better. But also, don't think about that. Think about your little wins and celebrate your little wins every day. That you had a piece of celery instead of a Kit Kat bar, woohoo, right? And that, you know, you're feeling full and you're putting really good nutrients that your body needs instead of all these toxins in your body. That's a huge win, and to celebrate those. Um, I would also say I really focused on the now. Forget about, you know, oh my gosh, I have, you know, this reunion or this wedding or this trip. We all have things that, you know, we want to feel more fit for, but focus on what's going to happen right now, what you're doing right now has really truly helped me.
Yeah, wow. Very cool. I think that is so many amazing things. I mean, you got to live right now. You got to live right in the moment. And I think something you said that, you know, one of the principles I've learned is you can focus on the result, but that often doesn't bring the result. You've got to focus on doing the right thing because it's the right thing. You got to focus on being healthy because that's what you want. And if you can do that, if you can be healthy, the weight will come, the
Yeah.
pounds will come off. We've seen that, right? I mean, we're like 44 pounds or whatever, and
I
it's
know.
like, yeah, it comes off, and it's been like 2 months, which is really cool.
That's
But the
funny.
better thing is you're feeling better, you have more energy, you're sleeping better, like skin's improving. That shows us that the body's getting healthy, which allows the weight to come off, which is really
Yeah.
cool. So it's all about those actions that are right because they're right. You know, we do them. So that's amazing.
And I would also say this, Jared. You know what's also really been very useful, and I love the support system that we have as a community. This group, you have a huge community of support. If you need to call a friend, Jared is always there. You can call, you can text, to give you again that reinforcement that you got this. And I promise you, and I could testify to this, that if I can do it, I'm a foodie, and I would love every single food that there's out there. I love to travel all over the world, and I really think about food differently because I know how it makes me feel. And when I'm not putting the right nutrients in my body, I don't feel good, and I don't ever want to not feel good again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's huge. Well, I think it's important to have community no matter what we do. And that's definitely something that we try to incorporate. So I love it. And I'm like you, Denise. I'm totally a foodie. I love good food. And that's the beauty is you can eat good food and lose the weight and keep it
Yes.
off. I would say you can have your cake and eat it too as long as you eat the right kind of cake. Which we're going to get into. You and I haven't gotten tons into that, but that's one of the things that we get into is you can go out and have
Yeah.
dinner with your friends. You can do things and still enjoy it, focusing on the right things rather than, you know, where's my treat going to come from or where's my snack going to come from, which I think is sometimes what we get into. So
Absolutely.
awesome. So very cool. I mean, those are huge, those are massive things for anybody trying to lose weight in any program, but especially for those joining the program. I mean, making sure your mindset is strong, planning, preparing, of course, and just no matter where you go, like you said, thinking of it like brushing your teeth. You know, we all take care of our teeth generally, most of us anyway, and at least fairly frequently. And so it's really about just making it part of who we are and making sure that it's what we do. So very cool.
And that's exactly it, because it becomes a routine. Now I don't even think about where I did before. Oh my gosh, I would stress. Like, what am I going to prepare? What am I going to eat? What am I going to do? Now it's like, I'm on the plane and the little snacks come around. I'm like, nope, I have my celery, or in the movie theater. And again, it's just healthy choices. And we didn't even get into this, but because I didn't touch upon it, but traveling, I would have to wear a couple compression socks because I would swell so bad and be so inflamed because of what I ate. And yes, traveling will make you retain water anyway, but it was so bad that I wore a couple pair and I couldn't see my ankles. I couldn't see my feet. It was that bad. And due to Diet Coke, I used to drink at least 3 to 4, I'm going to admit this, 44 ounces of Diet Coke. And I thought, oh my gosh, that will sustain my energy and crave my, food cravings. No, it didn't. It just made me more hungry and more bloated and feeling just horrible.
Yeah. Wow. And you no longer, remind me about the socks. You no longer have the swelling or
I
anything like that,
don't.
right?
I don't wear them.
Awesome. That
It's
is
so
so cool.
wonderful.
Yeah, that is so fun. I mean, obviously, when you fly, a lot of times that happens, but especially with if we've got things going on in our body, and it's so cool when you give the body what it needs. It does what it should, right?
Hmm.
That's the really cool part. So, very cool, amazing. Those are some amazing results and amazing things that again are I think are an inspiration to so many people. Like you can go out. I know you've traveled, you've gone out with
I
friends, you've
have.
seen family, you've done all those things, and you can still do it and lose the weight
I do.
and have
Hmm.
fun and enjoy the food, which
And
is
have
awesome.
fun. I don't deprive myself. And I always say, if you're going to cheat, cheat with watermelon.
There you go. I love it. I love it. That's the perfect way to cheat, right? So I always say, eat something on the plant, right? Just make
That's
more
right.
watermelon.
That's right.
Cool. Well, good. So if someone was, if say someone's, joining the program, they're just getting started. We had a couple of people start the program today. What's like your advice to them? Like, what would you be like? All right, sit you down. Like, here's what I would tell you.
Again, think about the now. Don't get all caught up in like, oh, this day and this. No, no, no. It's the now, and really, really utilize your support system and know that you can do this. If I can do it, you can do it. I promise you. I will testify again. I literally would just eat everything. And it was because it was right there. In HR, we have donuts. It's always someone's birthday, right? But believe in yourself. You can do this. You can do this. And that is going to be your number one, is every day just wake up and say to yourself, I got this. Today may not be easy. I'm going to have all these cravings and I'm going to want different things, but you know what? I'm going to make a good decision. I'm going to make a good choice, and I'm going to feel good about that choice. And it's okay if you mess up, because guess what? Tomorrow's a new day. So I would say, live in the now, live in the moment, and never give up, because, everything, what is it, like 30, 60 days creates a new habit. I'm in that pattern of, I don't even think about prepping and I'll do it. I don't even think about going online to look at a menu and I do it. I don't even think about drinking water. I just do it. Like I just drink, 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 drink. Sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh, I think it was 160 and I like put like 140. But really, you could do it, and I believe in you, and everyone in the program believes in you, and your family and your friends. And what's interesting as well is they will notice and they will say, "Are you okay? Dee, you lost a lot of weight in the last month. Are you okay? Are you sick?" I'm like, "No, I'm healthy." But again, don't sweat every day. Just be in the moment and never give up. You got this.
Yeah, awesome. That's huge. I think that's such a key thing that you can do this. Don't give up. Like you deserve it. You absolutely can do it. And even if you mess up, like that's fine. We just
Yeah,
keep moving forward, right?
you do.
So
Tomorrow's a new day.
yeah, tomorrow's a new day, and you're only one choice away from being right back on track, right? So
Yeah,
you just keep moving
exactly.
forward. So amazing, very cool. So if someone was watching this, and they were like, okay, is this really for me or whatever? Like if you had a type of person that you feel like could benefit from doing this. I mean, you've obviously seen some really good results. So I always like to ask this question. You don't have to call one person out particularly. I just mean like a type of person that you feel like might, benefit or experience similar results to you. Who might that be? What kind of person do you think would fit that?
Anyone that wants to feel healthier, that wants to live longer, that wants to be more confident, that has struggled in the past with losing 20 pounds but then gaining 50 back. Anyone that is determined, that has the passion and desire to be a better you, a
Yeah.
better, healthier you.
Yeah, awesome. I love it. I agree. I think that's the key is we got to get it healthy. So I think that's right on, right on. That's very cool. So awesome. Well, any last words for anybody that might be watching? I know we've had a bunch of people join tonight. I haven't even seen how many. There's dozens that have joined and watching. Really quick, we had a comment here. Mike James says, "Proud of you, Denise!"
Aww.
Exclamation. So, um, last words of advice for anybody. I know you just kind of had mentioned that, but anything else you want to share that might help somebody on their journey?
Why wait? Start now. Honestly, I mean, Jared's been amazing. He's a huge advocate for all of us, and he's knowledgeable. And it's so amazing how much knowledge you will gain through this experience, and how other people will see that you're so happy and they want that glow, they want that happiness. And I mean, at first they're like, okay, are you on some drugs? Are you, like, let's be honest, dude, that's not realistic. And it truly is, because, which I didn't mention, is I haven't exercised through this program. So you can lose weight and 44 pounds without even exercising. How about that?
Yeah.
It's just because of the food you're eating, the right foods that your body agrees with, that you are really truly providing nutrients. And that's key. And not that you can't exercise, because I mean, I walk after, but it's 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes. I was in the gym 2 hours, 3 hours a day. And there were still
Yeah.
areas that, I mean, I look good in some areas, sure, but other areas where I never lost the weight that I gained. And it was just stored in these areas. And you don't understand why until you're educated.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. I love it. And that's true. We don't exercise. And that's the beauty, is you can do it. So do it now. I always say the best time to start is now, whether that's a Tuesday, October 1st, doesn't matter what time of year it is, January 1st, doesn't matter. Start now. So I love it. So awesome. Well, Denise, thank you for sharing your story, your results. You've seen some amazing things. I'm excited for what's still to come as far as your results. That's always exciting to see what will happen. And again, thanks for joining us and sharing your
Thank
story.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Yep. Have a good night, Denise. We'll see you.
Bye.